Hello, YouTube. My people, what's up? This is King Gio in the house, the host with the most. Oh my God. The legend, the myth, the man. What's up, people? This is King Gio in the house. This is your host for today, Monday evening. Let's talk King Gio. Today's show is going to be about Daunte Wright. Daunte Wright. Now, I have a video if you guys have not seen it, and I want you to see this video. When you see this video, you tell me, was this done on purpose or was this a mistake? Two things that I got out of this. Two things that I got out of this mistake. Let's see if you guys can say something. Okay. Well, if you guys know, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Hit that subscribe button right there. I mean, hit the subscribe and hit that bell right there in your right hand side, and it'll let you know when I King Geo uploaded a video. And don't forget to join my club. I have three different tiers. You get the last tier that you pay for a month of $4.99. That's to get exclusive items from King Geo. I'm going to start doing merch pretty soon, and those merch you can get at a perhaps maybe as low as 50% off the merch for King Geo when it comes out. If you join the $4.99 a month subscription, and also with that you can go one-on-one with King Geo. If you want to do a one-on-one live here on YouTube or whatever the case may be, there's a lot more perks in that last one. And the first two perks have its things too. So let's go with Daunte Wright. So Daunte Wright was a young man who was shot and killed in Minneapolis on Sunday. Now, as you can see from what you hear, the officers were doing the stop and they took him out the car, and that's what I want you guys to see it, and you guys let me know, was this a mistake or was it a callous move on the officer? And I will tell you my opinion, of course. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's see. I'm trying to get the video because the officer did do a video today. Let's see. I don't know if CBS News does the same thing. Let me see.
This Mother's Day, give her a gift that will be cherished for a lifetime.
You're gonna see the video where it all happens, right? I'm sure right here you can see it. That video is way you see right there? That video is way too quick. I would have found another video where it is in slow motion where you could see the officer. That was just too slow. Mm. I'm better off using my own internet. Okay, let me see if I can find another one with that. Let's see what Axios has.
Today I will be releasing the body-worn footage
All right.
worn by the officer involved in the fatal officer-involved shooting that happened on Sunday afternoon. I've watched the video myself, and there's nothing I can say to lessen the pain of Mr. Wright's family, friends, loved ones, for that feeling of loss that they must have. That pain is shared by the community and also all those involved in the incident. What I can do is convey my deepest sympathies to the Wright family and be transparent with the information I'm aware of at this time. That will include showing a video portion from the point of deadly force used by the officer, as well as the officer's immediate reaction after the use of deadly force. I caution everybody as you watch this that this will be graphic and unedited. Could I have that video start, please?
Someone turn the lights on? Just a moment here. Okay. Will it be on both?
Sure. It should be on both screens.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Go to the officers. Warning, graphic contents. Okay. I want you to look closely, guys. Look closely. All right, he gets out the car. And he's being told that he's being arrested because he has a warrant. He's trying to move. And he's in the car. And look at the officer's right hand. That's a gun, not a taser.
Can you turn the lights back on, please? As you can hear, the officer, while struggling with Mr. Wright, shouts, "Taser, taser," several times. That is part of the officer's training prior to deploying a taser, which is a less lethal device. That is done to make her partners aware, as well as the subject, that a taser deployment will be imminent. During this encounter, however, the officer drew their handgun instead of their taser. For informational purposes, we train with our handguns on our dominant side and our taser on our weak side. So if you're right-handed, you carry your firearm on your right side and you carry your taser on the left. This is done purposefully and is trained. As I watch the video and listen to the officer's command.
So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this was a mistake? That this was a purpose? Now, remind you, remember what he said. He said the officers are trained to have their weapons on their strong side. So if you're right, you have it on your right hand side. If you're lefty, you have it on your left hand side. And that the taser goes on your left hand side. And the opposite will go if you're left-handed, then your gun will go to your left and your taser will go to your right. How did she confuse both of them? I have no idea because, hello, this is your gun. This is your taser. Again, this is your gun, your right hand side. This is your taser. So how did she confuse it? And that's number one. Number two, she took the gun and she put it right next to him. A taser, you could do it from a far distance, but she put it right next to his his torso. Remember, she took it out. If you saw the video, she took it out here. She said taser, and you can tell it's not a taser because you can look at the gun. I don't know if she was looking at it because there's a difference. Because even if there is a scuffle, you're trained to like this. This is my gun. This is my taser. So when you took out your taser from your left hand side, you know that it's gonna feel kind of weird because you're using your left hand when you're usually using your right hand. You're not using your left. So it's gonna feel weird to use that. So you know this is gonna be a taser, not the right. The right, you know that's where they're coming out, right? So with that said, do you think that this cop shot this young man on purpose? I don't know. It's a controversy, but you cannot and understand. You cannot make this. You cannot make this. I believe you cannot make this a racial issue because this young man did have a warrant out for his arrest, and he wanted to flee. Had he stood his ground and gotten arrested and just gone to the procedures of going to central booking or wherever it is that is how it's done in Minnesota, and going to the courts and getting either revoked, restated your probation or revoked on your probation or whatever it was, the whatever it was for the warrant, and then you would have been okay. But he chose to flee. He chose to struggle. And unfortunately, that flee cost him his life. You see, guys, the imbalances of, okay, I'm not going to go to jail because I was warrant out for my arrest. And we living in times that these cops don't do anything. Now this cop shot you. Now this cop is calling that she says that it was she might say it's a mistake. When you know the captain just said the handgun is always on your strong side, right? Instead of your left side. So, was it a mistake? I don't think it was a mistake. I think she knew what she was doing. You know what the thought of hers was. Maybe she took out the gun, saying that she wanted to protect her fellow officers, and said the word taser. So if she did shoot the kid or something happened, and it was one of her bullets, she can say, "I called taser. I thought it was a taser." But unfortunately, this young man decided to run. You saw it. You saw that he struggled. Had he stood there, had he stayed there, had he stood firm to his ground, take it like a man, and just go to jail. I mean, come on, guys. You can't be running from the law all the time, right? If you commit a crime, I mean, I hate it when people shoot at cops just for no reason because they got a warrant out for their arrest. But you committed a crime and you didn't show up to court, or you violated your probation or your parole. It's going to be a warrant out for your arrest. There's no need for you to shoot the cop. He's doing his job, or she's doing her job. You want to shoot that person because you're not satisfied with the outcome. You're not satisfied because they don't want to let you go. You're not satisfied that they caught you. That you're not satisfied, or that you don't want to go back to jail. You don't want to go back to jail. Then you shouldn't have done the shit that you're doing. Plain and simple. That is plain and simple. You people out here they want to play big boys, but that's unfortunate. That big boy cost him his life, and I'm sorry. Now my condolences go out to his family and to his friends and all those who mourn him. She shouldn't have gotten shot. He should have gotten tased, and that's going to be up to the investigation to decide whether she did it on purposely or not. I think she did. She knew. She very well knew where was her handgun. Where was her handgun, and where was her taser? I mean, I'm assuming, I'm under the assumption that this lady been in the police force for a long time. Someone who's a rookie maybe can make that mistake. Been in the job for a year. That person never withdrew their gun, and now they're in this altercation with this person who doesn't want to turn himself in or doesn't want to go to jail, period, and is scuffling with the officer. So maybe at that moment that officer got scared and didn't recognize where was which. So you can understand that. But I'm under the assumption that this young lady this officer has been there for a while. So she should know the difference between her taser side and her gun side. Because you can tell like this. Don't you sometimes put for those who put your wallets on your left-hand side, I put it on my right. But you put it on your left-hand side, and if you put it on your right, you're going to feel kind of uncomfortable, like, oh, this don't feel right. Or you put your left shoe to your right to your left, you're not going to feel comfortable because you've been wearing it for so many years. Now, if you wear it for the first time and you put it that way, you're not going to know the difference. But for a person that's been doing it for such a long time, you know the difference. When you feel the difference when you put a left shoe to your right and your right shoe to your left, you feel the difference. So it should be the same thing with guns. It should be the same thing with you having a taser. opening your gun here. This is your gun on your right hand side, and you got your left hand side. I don't know. So that's gonna be kind of interesting to see. Um, Surprised that no one has yet called racism. They stopped the game, whatever game like that we played. I think Minnesota. Minnesota was say. I heard Minnesota saying. So what I read was that Minnesota is going to dismantle the police force. What I read was that Minnesota is going to it's going to do something. So yeah. So guys, tell me, do you think it was an accident? Do you think she made a mistake? I mean, we're living in tough times, man. When it comes to criminality, we can no longer trust the FBI. We can no longer trust the police. We can't, and it's a shame because some people go out there and they join the police force because they love the uniform, they love to protect and serve the people, they want to serve the people, but sometimes it's hard. Oh, God, you know. Okay, I'm trying to do something here, guys, for you guys. I'm trying to see something, but you cannot see it, guys. But I could. I'm trying to show you something. Let me see something here. Oh, something clue to think about. So yeah, so tell me. I mean, there's a lot of things going on in America right now that it's kind of a shame. That we have to go through this every day. Every day, something else is happening in the United States of America. It's just it's incredible. I mean, you would think that we was gonna live here forever. Not forever, but in somewhere that you don't have to worry about getting hit by a car or getting hit by a bullet. Your kids getting raped, your daughter getting raped, nothing like that. You don't have to worry about that, and it's just incredible. It's a shame. Hey, what's up, Ryus? Yawning. You made me yawn. Now you made me yawn. Trying to see something here. But it didn't work. Yes, America is a reality show. No more Maury Povich, no more Jerry Springer. It's just a reality show. It's incredible. You hit it on the spot, right? It's a reality show. Every week is something new. Ever since the new year, every week is something new. Mass shooting here, mass shooting there. Now this. The other day, a guy went to the Capitol and he died. And now this. It's incredible. It's just amazing. It shocks me. Does it really shock me? No, it don't. It's beyond Real Housewives. This is ridiculous. That's what it is. Real Housewives of Dream America. Of Dream America. What a pathetic it's kind of shame, man. We are, as a nation, our moralities, well, not mine, but I'm going to include myself in it because we're a nation. Our morality has gone down the drain. This is what happens. And once again, don't mean to say this, when you follow politicians. And that's the truth. If we wouldn't do that, now let's see what Donald Trump is going to say tomorrow, whenever he's going to say something, because he always has something stupid to say. So yes, if you look at the video I used when we finished this, look at the video. You tell me, was the officer justified in shooting the kid? I mean, she thought she had a taser gun. When she comes up, now she had a real gun. And the officer and the sergeant who did the media said that officers are trained, to use a handgun, but the handgun stays on the strong side. So if you're right-handed, your gun stays on your right hand, and your taser stays on your left, and vice versa. If you see the video, the lady shot him with the right hand. So that means she knew that this was a pistol because she took it out from here like this. So you know that this is a pistol. You knew it's a pistol. You're using your dominant hand, not the weak hand, which is, she didn't go like this with the taser and then put it back in this hand. No. She shot him once and said, "Oh my God, I think I shot him." And she did it. And she did it close. Most tasers are from a few feet apart. No, she did it right there and then. She did it close. For those who didn't get to see it, I'll show it to you again. Hold on a minute. If you guys didn't see it, I'm going to show it to you again. There we go. Here we go. The gentleman's coming out the car. And you're going to watch where the lady's hand, her gun hand is at. There he goes. That's Daunte Wright. They're telling me he's been arrested on a warrant. See, he scuffles right there. Look at her gun. He puts it right there. Look, see right there. Boom. Right? You saw that. Boom. Why did she have to go that close? Did you guys see it? Did you guys see that? I didn't see it. Maybe she took the gun, but she took it from the left to the right. Maybe she took it out from the left and put it to the right. Did you guys see that? Could that be justified next when she says, "Oh, you know what?" So that's gonna be kind of hard to prove, especially with the commotion that was going on. Maybe she did make a mistake with all that mistake going around. The kid pushing his legs and they're trying to subdue him. No, she did make a mistake. Those things do happen. So we gotta see what the officer that did that shot has to say. See what goes on with that, and then take it out from there. But I don't think this deserved something to say they were being abused. It's because the gentleman did have a warrant out for his arrest. Whether it's a misdemeanor warrant or a felony warrant, regardless, you have an arrest, and they will arrest you. And you as a person should know that because when they release you, they say if you don't show up to court, you will be arrested. There'll be a warrant. If you don't show up to your hearing and there's a bail bondsman, then you and your bail bondsman have to talk things out. Or the bail bondsman is going to come and get you. Just as simple as that. So you can't cry wolf. Because you were already warned when you signed the probation papers and the release papers. So you knew. So I need to have the comments. Comments. I'll tell you honest with you, there's no other way it could have been handled. I can't see it to be handled any other way but the taser. They could have pulled him out of his feet and dragged him out, where the kid was resisting. So I don't think that Black Lives Matter or anything like that should get involved in this because I think it's something clear. That's my opinion. You know, but then I don't know. To each his own, brothers. To each his own. Right? That's what they say. Well, guys. Well, anyway, thank you for joining my live. I see that the live is very weak today at 9:17 in the afternoon. So I will catch you tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with more news from the man, the myth, the legend himself. No user was not necessary. The handling of the kid, yes, is necessary. Yeah, because the kid had a warrant out for his arrest, so they had the handcuffs on one hand, and then he ran back inside the car and he tried to turn the car around so he could flee. So what does that do? That let's just say you turn on. Hey, what's up, peace? What's up, Sesmoose? So if you just imagine if that kid did have a chance to turn on that car, he could have hurt a cop or he could have hurt somebody. Or MB not, I don't know what that means. Or he could have hurt somebody, you know what I'm saying? So the procedure that they took of putting them down on the seat is good. The only thing that what I'm trying to figure out is that what that cop what she did was it justifiable? Did she know that she was taking out? Did she know that she was taking out? The question is, did she know that she was taking out her taser or the gun? Because the kid did resist. The kid was outside the car. He had one hand behind his back, and then the other one he just took the hand and got inside his car. And he almost had the car. He had the car in the engine, his key in the engine because you heard the engine crank up, right? And you saw when she shot him, he kept on going. So that means he already had it. He already had the engine up. So you just imagine with the engine up, and he pulls on drive, and none of them shoots because they don't want to hurt no one or him. Boom, they get hurt in the process. So someone gets killed. So the putting him in the on his back in the seat, that was a good idea. You have to defend yourself. But the action of the other officer, I think she went a little bit too far. Like I said before, she could have used a stun gun, and that wouldn't hurt at all. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't know how the Minneapolis can live through what George Floyd went through and don't do no more riots. Yeah, but I don't think. But if you see the video, the kid was out of control. Those you have to use excessive force. He was under arrest for having a warrant out for your arrest, meaning that he didn't show up to court for whatever crime he had, whether a misdemeanor or felony. But he was being belligerent, and once he found out he had a warrant out for his arrest and he was going to go to jail, he proceeded to go to his car, to turn on his car, which he did turn on his car, to speed off, all for a warrant. And he was supposed to be out soon too. No, not for a warrant. I mean, he was not supposed to be out. All for a warrant. You can't. If you can't handle being a criminal or whatever the case may be, then don't be a criminal. You might as well just enjoy life and stay straight because that's the way you're supposed to be. Stay straight and align with God. But sometimes that's not the case. So I don't think they use excessive force. I think the lady, maybe she was confused, but I would say it's more like a 70-30 that she knew that the gun that was her gun. The other 30%, I would say, maybe not. But just, but yes, and most law enforcement are impulsive. Did you see the video of the gentleman from the Army from last year? He just surfaced the other day, and now those officers from Virginia got fired, where they stopped a vet from the war. He was coming over in the summer, and blah blah blah. And his wife, I think, was the one that put a joke on him. And when they went back, boom. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of ways, these impulsive things come on, but they could have held themselves. Well, she could have held herself. So I don't know. Well, yeah, guys. Well, anyway, thank you for watching the King Geo show. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember the man, the myth, the legend right here, King Geo in the house. God bless each and every one of you.